Guys, I know I said I was done with the coronavirus story, but I'm not. Oh, for Pete's sake, hold on. Coronavirus expert says he knows when the virus will burn itself out, according to leaked analysis. I have not read this story yet, so I'm sharing it with you. Let's let it, same time you're hearing it. AccuWeather. With the overall death toll climbing each day, but the daily death toll showing signs of subsiding, fear and uncertainty have spread farther and farther around the globe as the novel coronavirus continues to captivate the world's attention. However, John Nichols, a pathology professor at the University of Hong Kong, says he knows when the virus will become inactive. In a private conference call organized last week by CLSA, a brokerage firm based in Hong Kong, an investment analyst had a chance to ask Nichols, one of the world's foremost experts on the topic, questions about the novel coronavirus. In the days since the call took place, details of Nichols' analysis have surfaced on social media and elsewhere online, including a transcript of the call. Nichols responded in emailed questions from AccuWeather on Wednesday and confirmed his participation in the discussion, but emphasized that his remarks were made in a personal capacity and meant to remain private. He said the call was recorded without my knowledge or consent and then leaked on social media. You just can't trust anybody, can you? When asked by AccuWeather, Nichols did not dispute any of quotes attributed to him in the leaked transcript. CLSA has not responded to AccuWeather's request for a comment on the conference call. The transcript of the call showed Nichols believes weather conditions will be a key factor in the demise of the novel coronavirus, referencing the SARS outbreak from 2002 and 2003. Nichols says he thinks similar weather factors will also shut down the spread of the novel coronavirus. 3 things the virus does not like: sunlight, temperature, and humidity. Excuse me. Bring it on. I love sunlight, temperature, and humidity. Nichols said in response to a question about when he thinks confirmed cases will peak, sunlight will cut the virus' ability to grow in half, so the half-life will be 2.5 minutes, and in the dark, it's about 13 to 20 minutes. Wow. Sunlight is really good at killing viruses. For that reason, he also added that he doesn't expect areas such as Australia, Africa, and the Southern Hemisphere to see high rates of infection because they are in the middle of summer. Regarding temperatures, Nichols said the warmer the better for stopping the spread of the virus, according to the transcript of the conference call. I guess I'm heading to Florida, guys. I wish. The virus can remain intact at 4 degrees, which is 39 degrees Fahrenheit, or 10 degrees, 50-degree Fahrenheit, for a longer period of time. I was cold. Nichols said, referring to Celsius measurements according to the transcript, but at 30 degrees or 86 degrees Fahrenheit, then you get inactivation and high humidity. The virus doesn't like it either, he added. The transcript of the call showed. However, Nichols also said that he doesn't consider SARS or MERS, a Middle Eastern novel virus that spread in 2012, to be an accurate comparison for this year's outbreak. Rather, the novel coronavirus most closely relates to a severe case of the common cold. Compared to SARS and MERS, we are talking about a coronavirus that has a mortality rate of 8 to 10 times less deadly to SARS to MERS, Nichols said. So a correct comparison is not SARS or MERS, but a severe cold. Basically, this is a severe form of the cold. Similar to a common cold, the surrounding environment of the outbreak plays an important role in determining the survivability and the spreadability of the virus, he continued. Because of the impending shift in seasons, Nichols says he expects the spread of the virus to be curbed in a matter of months. I think it will burn itself out in about 6 months. 6 months? How about 6 days? Dang. According to the transcript, Nichols elaborated on exactly when he expects the novel coronavirus to subside as investment analysts posed more questions. The environment is a crucial factor. The environment will be unfavorable for growth around May. The evidence is to look at the common cold. It's always during winter. So the natural environment will not be favorable in Asia in about May. Average temperatures typically reach as high as 86 in Wuhan. the outbreak's epicenter, on June 17th. The AccuWeather forecast calls for temperatures ranging from a high in the low 60s Fahrenheit to a low of below 30 for the next 7 days. When asked about the probability of the novel coronavirus becoming endemic, Nichols responded, "If it's like SARS, it will not be endemic. It most likely will be a hit and run, just like SARS." Outside of China, Nichols added AccuWeather that he would expect the impact of the virus to be varied in places such as Singapore, Indonesia, Malaysia. Singapore, Nichols said, may potentially see the virus linger for longer due to an abundance of large public spaces with indoor air conditioning, such as malls where people congregate and temperatures and humidity remain lowered. AccuWeather founder and CEO Joel Myers speculated earlier this month that spring may be a pivotal time for the fate of the coronavirus. In response to Nichols' analysis, Myers said by mid-April we should know whether the virus is on the decline because of the changing weather. Experts that AccuWeather has spoken to previously have stopped short of linking weather to the spread of the virus. Earlier this month, Andrew Picaz, PhD, professor and vice chair of the W. Harry Feinstein Department of Molecular Microbiology and Immunology at Johns Hopkins University, told AccuWeather cooler weather provides more favorable conditions for the spread of most respiratory viruses. Many respiratory viruses transmit better at low temperature and humidity, but we do not have data on how this might affect the 2019 nCoV transmission. Respiratory coronaviruses do appear more frequently in cooler months, late fall and winter. Since we don't know how the virus was transmitted within its natural host, it's difficult to predict if it will have the same pattern as human respiratory coronaviruses. Nichols' comments, while made privately, represent the most definite tie to the weather of a health expert has made yet. He spent the last 25 years studying coronavirus, and he served as a key member of the team that characterized SARS. Okay, let me skip a little bit here because this is getting long. However, in an interview with Lou Stout, Nichols said there is one key difference between prior outbreaks and current spread of the novel coronavirus. Unlike previous versions of coronavirus, the novel coronavirus has been able to be spread before symptoms present themselves in patients, and that freaks me out. But despite the frightening trait, Nichols' long-term optimism hasn't changed in other public remarks that he's made recently. My feeling is that this is going to be just like SARS, that the world is going to get a very bad cold for about 5 months. Whew, that's a relief. Of course, the weather and climate will be crucial. Myers said of the virus capacity to spread as the seasons change. Where spring comes early with above normal temps and more sunshine, the virus spread will slow faster than where clouds diminish the sunshine and temperatures and humidities are slow to rise. The World Health Organization, WHO, officially designated the virus COVID-19 on Tuesday, adding that the first vaccine could be available in 18 months. 18 months. Anyway, guys, there's a little bit of good news for you. I'm gonna run with this one. I picked this story. How about you? Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.